Godzilla Kong, the New Empire. Social media embargo is up. A few days before its release. 5 days, I think it's released on the 29th, isn't it? So we're going to take a look at some of these reactions, reviews. They do reveal a fair amount, not spoilers, but a fair amount of impressions with respect to the movie. It looks good to a degree. And it'll be interesting to see how this develops when the full reviews release. But we'll take a look at this. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. Let's take a look. So like I said, social media reactions. I mean, they're basically reviews. They're mini reviews. We got these here from this article, but we'll also look over on Twitter as well. And we have this. Godzilla Kong is an atomic blast. A fantastically weird, psychedelic trip through the Showa era with all the vibrance of an 80s album cover. This thing is an absurdist romp. Crimson apes, frost dragons, a delightfully absurd Dan Stevens. Another fun entry in the Monsterverse. There you go. That's kind of the general vibe that we'll be getting here. I will say as well, all of these reactions mirror what I'd heard from test screenings. They just mirror it perfectly. Bit wacky, bit silly, good, but yeah, silly and more of the same with respect to Godzilla versus Kong. It's very much a similar development from there. Godzilla Kong is a noisy titan brawl with hardly any human heart to engage us on an emotional level. Interesting. So this will be one of those films, right? Because loads of people go, just give us monster fights. This is one of those films that's done it. Will it fare well with the audience? But audiences coming for the fights alone are getting a supremely awesome tag team match between Godzilla and Kong versus Scar King and Shimo, which they've shown a lot of Shimo now, like a lot. They recently revealed like this Chinese poster. They also revealed Mothra in the Chinese trailer as well. Like bizarre that they would do that. When this loads, you'll see it. Or apparently not. We'll get back to that in a minute. Is it going to be here? Where is it? Okay, whatever. Anyway, there is a poster which shows Shimo on it. Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, is the most enjoyable monster movie yet. Monsterverse movie yet. The one where it feels everybody understood the assignment. Story is a bit thin, but the Titan smashing more than makes up for it. I still rate Godzilla and King of the Monsters, you know. Godzilla Kong hits plenty of sweet spots for me. Tons of wild kaiju action, a brutal villain for Kong, a powered up Godzilla, Dan Stevens having a blast, some legit surprises, and so many colours. Bring me more Monsterverse. Godzilla Kong is a really great King Kong movie. There you go. So for those wondering who is the star of the show, it's not Godzilla. It is Kong. This is a Kong film. The human stuff is notably clunky. Poor Rebecca Hall saddled with so much dry exposition, but Kong has so many scenes centered on him, and I just love the big guy. And the final fight sequences are pure monster mayhem delight. We have this one here. It says, Godzilla Kong is a momentous spectacle that dazzles with its vibrant Technicolor visuals. The epic battles between the Titans are jaw-dropping and are accompanied by a story with a gargantuan heart. Is that well, apparently it doesn't have a story to some people, but this guy, gargantuan heart, or this girl, Shannon. Plus, there's Dan Stevens flexing in a Hawaiian shirt for 2 hours. Well, there you go. Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, suffers from an extremely slow start due to lack of dialogue, which is more cheesy than entertaining. When Titans go toe-to-toe, the action is incredible, but that's not enough. Looks pretty, but unfortunately misses more than it hits. That's interesting. Again, I think this will be really divisive, and I think it will be divisive, because of Godzilla Minus One. I think that movie has spoiled us. It has shown us the way. Godzilla Kong is like an 80s cartoon come to life. This thing is so insanely colourful and toyetic. It had shocked Joel Schumacher. Collects a compelling coterie of non-humans in an Avatar meets Planet of the Apes way. And as for humans, Dan Stevens is having a ball. So was I. I think you need to leave all suspension of disbelief at the at the door for this one. Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is underwhelming. It feels like a 90% setup for a final battle that's solid, but can't live up to all that build-up. There is a fresh approach to the characters, which works, but it never quite gels with the main story. Dan Stevens does rip, though. So everyone loves Dan Stevens, it seems. Godzilla Kong is non-stop fun, kaiju action that fans of monster movies love. Both Godzilla and Kong take centre stage in this latest entry in Legendary's evolving Monsterverse. Brian, Tyree, Henry, and Dan Stevens are fun together, but this movie belongs to the giant monsters. Is this loaded yet? No, it's not. Oh, there you go. Do you see that? Bloody Shimo, just right on show there. What you doing, mate? What you doing, Legendary? Anyway, so there's more stuff over on Twitter. I mean, it's all about the same, to be fair. Like, people... Yeah, it's all about the same. You see Mothra there, for God's sake. Bloody... Why'd they do that? God. Anyway. Biggest ever Live Titan tease in the Hollow Earth. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff floating around in this movie. But the reviews, yeah, I mean, the feedback seems, yeah. Yeah. It seems, oh, there's this. This is the biggest Titan. You can see it here. And that's the size of Kong. No idea what that is. Obviously long dead. But the feedback, mixed. There was some more negative ones I saw. Oh, here you go, Dylan. It's a film about people above anything else. It cuts like a person, absorbs like a person, observes like a person, moves like a person. To experience Wingard's latest is to experience the feeling of sitting still while uncontrollably moving forward. I don't know. They've absolutely smashed out all of the promo for it. Absolutely crazy stuff. I don't think I'm going to find any more. I could find a lot earlier on, but when you ditch out of a page on Twitter and then go back to it, it sometimes reloads it. It's reloaded annoyingly. But there you go. Wacky, fun. Seems about what I was expecting, I guess. Story, thin on the ground. But like I said, this is what everyone has said that they wanted. They wanted a movie without humans, or at least very little humans. So will this be enough? You guys tell me. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I will, of course, watch this week and give you my review. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of. I don't know. Again, I think I've been spoiled with Godzilla -1. So it is what it is. But let me know what you think. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.